So what we're going to do here is replace the window weather strips right here. Okay? And to do that, we have to take off all the panels because all the screws are located on the other side of the glass. Okay, to pull this panel off, what we're going to have to do is take off the window crank, and we're going to have to pull the seat, take the bottom part off, take the back off, so that we can get to the two screws over here, because the goal is to remove that outer weather stripping. Okay, and there is the back seat is fully installed. Alright, now what I was showing before is so how you take the seat out is you push in, lift up, and it goes over the top of the bracket, so it'll go over and up. And there's one on this side also, right over here. So you push it in and pull it up, and the whole thing will come out. Then of course the back one has a screw down and has a bolt down in this location, and it has one here, and that holds the seat against the back wall. Now, also up on the top, what happens is the back seat hooks over the top and goes down. So to remove this, you take the two bolts off and lift it up, and this whole thing comes right out. Okay, with the bottom part of the back seat out, you'll see how this mechanism works. There's a little rod on the end of this seat, on the bottom of the seat, and it just goes and hooks underneath here. So to get it out, you have to push it back, lift it up, and bring it out. Now, to get the other part of the backrest of the seat out, there's two bolts with washers, one on one side, one on the other. So we just take those out. This portion will lift up, we push up, and it brings it back out. We're going to take this off, so let's try a different way. That one. And the two screws here. Then it should just lift off. Okay. So that takes care of that. Okay, here's our tool again. Have to find out where the clip is. Okay, after several attempts, we finally got it off. Then there's just a screw on this one side here, on the back side. And this just lifts off. Just the paper backing. Okay, the next thing, what I'm going to do, I don't know if you can see this or not, but this is the window stop. loosen that and lower it. And that will allow us to roll the window down past the point where the screws are. So we're going to take this screw out, this screw here. We'll have to take this molding off. That just comes out. And then there's this other piece right here. Just has two clips on it. It just clips right in here, and here are the other two screws. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that takes off this piece too. That's that one. I think I am going to, since these three fit perfect and this one doesn't, I will drill its own hole up here. So let me install these. Okay, let me get a drill and drill that. So what I did is just drill a little hole and screwed it in. Okay, now that that's all fixed, okay, and that holds the window in place. You can see it right here. I don't know if you can see it or not. See, it's right here. It's got two little clips that just push it in position. Then I'll do the rest of this molding. Okay, here's the last one. Okay, that sound deadener is on there, really good. Driver's side, yep. gonna have to fit this a little better. Okay. There it is. I will just come back. Clip hole. We'll put a screw in there. Passenger in the back. Okay, what we did here. First thing, of course I took the panel out. You didn't see that. So I also loosened this bracket. And what that does is allow the window to go below the window wipe over here. So let me just take this out. Okay, the last one is hidden behind here. And that's it. All right, let me get the new one and I'll put it in. So what we did is we screwed all these in here, and then at the end, this one didn't line up again. Come on. This one didn't line up again because these are different from the manufacturer, so it was off by 1/8 of an inch hole, so I had to drill another hole. Okay, so now we have all that in. The last thing we have to do is put this piece of rubber in, and this will once again, it holds the window into place. Then the last thing, you just have to put this back up here, squeeze it back in there, and takes care of that. The other thing what we have to do here is on the bottom is see how far you want the window to come down, and then just adjust the stopper. The other thing I want to do here is I want to grease all the mechanisms, because once I put the cover on, I am not going to go back in there. So that takes care of all the window sweeps. Now we'll do this last panel. Let's see. Salt deadener is in there. I'm going to put up this plastic, this paper. It has a clip here to go there. And one little screw here. And there we go. Oh, there's one more screw here on the outside. Okay, so here's the center one. So you just push it down. And there it is. So it basically has to hook over the top and push down. And then you'll see here, this is where you put the bolt in. To bolt it in on one side, and here's on the other side. So let's find the bolts and we'll bolt it down. And that will be how the first part of the seat in the rear is installed. Alright, let's move the seat belts out of the way a little bit. Here's our seat. Wiggle it in there. Sure, all our seat belts are up. So what we're trying to do here is, you can see right under here, this wire has to go just a little bit more, and come back in here. So I'm just going to jam it in there and pull it back. As you can see right in there, that the cable went, not cable, whatever, the bracket went up and came back. So now it's sitting right down. So that's that installed. Okay, and there is the back seat is fully installed.